Hello everyone, my name is Boon and welcome back to another figure review. Okay, today we are going to take a look at the Studio Series Optimus Prime from the movie Age of Extinction. Yes, I don't even know why I end up with this, it's just curiosity because if I can recall, there is a news of a new release of the Nemesis Prime from the last night, Optimus Prime. So, it jogged my curiosity because back then it was either this or the YOLO Park, but I got both now, and I will do a comparison later. I got myself one at $50. Okay, it's quite reasonable, I guess. Instead of paying the full $79.90 for a, I think this is a leader class or something. It doesn't really make sense. They are leader class, Voyager class, they are the same, just different price point for Studio Series. But yes, I got it secondhand. There is no box or manual, but I have to refer to the YouTube videos on how to transform the figure itself. I gotta say the transformation is very satisfying. It shared quite a number of parts from transformation from the first edition Optimus Prime for those who have it, and I've got some of my nitpicks and some improvement of what could solve the issue. Okay, so without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay, so as you can see, let's talk about accessory first. Okay, sorry. So Optimus Prime does come with a few accessories, and one of it is this Energon sword that he uses and loses it when fighting Galvatron, where you put it all the way into Galvatron, that hole, the KSI, that guy. Does that look familiar? Does that look friendly to you? The big hole, what's the big hole in the chest? And that, yeah, it's crazy how he loses this. And that is the last time we get to see him using his Energon sword from Transformer 207 all the way to Age of Extinction. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more. It's just the blue paint over here and silver paint right here and some detail. It doesn't come with the what do you call it, the other symbols, the Transformer symbols. It doesn't come with it. The others do come with it, I believe, but yeah. So what you can do is you can either have him having extended it out like so, or you can have him holding it, yeah, which is weird. The sword so small. Okay, oops. Okay, so for the other accessory it comes with is this power thing. So it comes with a adapter piece for him to hold his sword, as well as the shield. Okay, similar to YOLO Park. Okay, very nice, but it's a bit loose. It's a bit loose. It doesn't have a strong connection to it. Let's take a look at the Sword of Judgment first, shall we? So it's a very nice Sword of Judgment. Okay, very, very nice. I mean, for his height, yes, okay, it's nice. But I'll come to the figure itself. There are some nitpicks I want to talk about and some things that it doesn't come with. Okay, so very nice sword, some red, and some, gray. Recognize one of your knights. Yeah, very nice detail right here. What to say? It'd be nice to have some, Transformer symbols right here. I don't know what it's called. What symbols are those called, Yeah. But yeah. Very, very nice. So to have him hold it is very easy. You just have him hold it. And there you have it. Optimus Prime with the Sword of Judgment. Yeah, it's a weird name to have. Okay, next up it comes with is the shield. Okay, this shield, if you want to have him in the blaster mode, you have to, it's on the pack. Okay, and yes, okay, it doesn't have a connector port to secure it because it's circle. But yes, it's very nice, very, very nice. The part where he shot, who is he called? The guy. I remember Optimus make a promise to find the guy who is hunting all the Autobots and kill him, which he did it. I don't know what's the agent name, but yeah, he died from the blast. That's brutal, man. That's very brutal, but I don't see myself having him pose like that. Okay, and yeah, nice shield to be honest. The red and a bit of silver, and the guns there. And what you could do with this is you could peg it right below, and that's what I'm going to do. You know, have the sword below. It's very neat. It's very neat touch. Okay, so let's take a look at the figure, shall we? Okay, a lot to talk about. Let's talk about the not so good stuff first, shall we? Okay, and let's talk about. Okay, I know a lot have said about these smokestacks being below and the smokestack at the back. I feel like the smokestacks at the back, right, should be a bit bigger, don't you think? It's like quite hidden, and I didn't even realize what is there when I look it up. Okay, and what they could actually do, you know, they could actually have a hinge right here to fold the smokestack in. Yeah, it's not that hard. Just fold it in, you know, maybe at a cut right here, you can fold it in. Yeah, then that would be good. I think they can put it right here. Fold it in, then you will have like that. You know, it's not that obvious that it's a smokestacks right here. That is one of my, you know, recommendation, but yeah. And another thing is that do you realize that, you know, the arms, they are not the knight arms yet? This is something that I just see, you know, because the part where he recognized one of your knights, right, the arm gauntlet would, you know, become a knight and everything. Yeah, and a lot of things will change, you know. But this is, in Age of Extinction, the part before he get the Sword of Judgment. Okay, that is another thing. So let's go to the nice things that I like to talk about. The nice things I like to talk about is the legs. You know, I really love the legs. You know, the detail on this is very nice. And for the chest part, the proportion is very, very nice. Okay, you know, the hollow out, you know, lower waist, you know, the big exposed chest for Optimus Prime, you know, the painted, they didn't skip this, you know, usually companies, they will just skip this part, the paint, and there's some mechanical details right here. And over here, you have the Autobot logo right here. I just hope that, you know, Studio Series bring back the pipelining for the figure itself, but they removed it totally. Don't get me wrong, I do still love the masked head sculpt, but I'm too used to masked Optimus Prime, so I would like if they come with the unmasked. I mean, Nemesis Prime is going to come with that, but yeah. For the shoulder pad, I remember they have some, you know, symbols of, you know, that the symbols are to recognize that it's an, how to say, it's an alien from outer space, you know. Yeah, most of the weapons do come with those symbols. I don't know what they call it, the Revenge of the Fallen, I think it was Transformer symbols or something. Yeah, quote me, but yes, that is the whole reason I got this figure, to see if it's totally worth it, and it is for me. I'm a guy that likes a figure that has nice proportion, but yeah, the backpack is hard to keep. Okay, it's normal, okay. For the first edition Optimus Prime, he has big ass, you know, backpack. You know, leader class Optimus Prime for Age of Extinction also have the big ass backpack, so I'm used to it. But I really love how, you know, all these, you know, flush in very nice. But I'm pretty sure this part you can add more, you know, cuts here to fold it better. But I'm asking too much. You're asking too much. Okay. But I really love the flame effect on the sides. Very, very nice. Okay. I really do love this figure. You know, it's I'll get into comparison later, but yeah. Okay, the feet also very, very nice. Okay, so but I really don't like this part detail. It's too big, you know. So what you can do is you can just take it out, because it's an only mushroom pack, and you will have him like so, a bit plain in the back, but you have this to substitute everything. Okay, so you can just hide this, and yeah, you can have this. But the thing is that you can't, you know, plug in at the back. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm just going to leave it out for throughout the review, because never like this. Never really like this. Okay. So for articulation. Okay, his head is on a ball joint. Arms go all the way outwards. This shoulder pads is on a hinge and go all the way outwards. A bicep swivel. A double joint at the elbow for transformation, of course, but it acts as a hinge too. Okay, and a hinge at the hand itself, so you can put in the sword and other side. And one thing that surprised me is that, wow, you know, Studio Series nowadays have articulated hands. Wow, you know, back then the Optimus Prime 05, oh, then doesn't come with articulated hands. It just, you know, shove the entire weapon inside and you will just keep stuck. But yeah, it's a bit weird. I mean, I like this, but maybe you know, this part they could have removed it, but yeah, that's the whole point, for it to stay for the weapon. I understand. Okay, I understand. For the waist itself, you have a swivel. This is for transformation too. Okay, legs go forward, back, no drop down. A thigh swivel, single bend at the knee, as well as a, you know, rocker at the leg. Doesn't go all the way, it doesn't go up, it doesn't go down. Yeah, but yeah, mine, the legs are a bit loose. You see it drop out very easily. But yeah, okay, so let's have him like so. Okay, so for comparison, let's bring in the definitive Optimus Prime. I mean, there are more 3-0 and the rest, but let's bring in this guy. Ho, ho, ho. Look at that. Just look at that. Optimus Prime, YOLO Pup and Studio Series. The price point of the retail is about the same. You know, I mean, I got 2 of this, I got 1 of this, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to get a Nemesis, but you can see the day and night of this figure, okay? You can't, I mean, the price is there, but yeah, wow, a non-transformable and transformable. The detail on this is much better. The black dry washing is better, and then you can see the knight arms are there. This is the last night version. As you can see right here, they have some, you know, symbols of the Transformer logo. And for the sword itself, of course, more paint. And as you can see, what I'm talking about are all these logos right here, all these symbols right here. And yes, woo. Look at that. You know, it just throws this Studio Series off. But don't get me wrong, I still love this Studio Series, okay? Because this guy can transform, this guy can't transform. I mean, you're paying for what? This has more battle damage wash, and this is much more cleaner wash. Okay, overall, I would still recommend this figure. Okay, but if you are intending to get, you know, either one for the price point from retail, get the YOLO Pup. Yeah, get the YOLO Pup. Okay, it truly stands out. I've been always on the what do you call it, on the update for YOLO Pup, and Drift is coming in December. I can't wait to get Drift. I can't wait for YOLO Pup to release their Dark of the Moon Megatron, Sentinel Prime, you know, Optimus Prime for Dark of the Moon Invasion. Just release them all. Ooh, they are very, very good. You know that. Oh, they're killing it. You know, YOLO Pup is killing it. But we're not here for YOLO Pup. We're here for Studio Series Optimus Prime. As you can see, it's day and night, and size-wise, it's of course different. And the smokestacks itself for the back, you know, is a bit bigger and more vibrant. But I'm pretty sure there are some third-party, you know, decals where you can, you know, make the details more visible. Yeah, and what I'm saying is the gauntlet right here, as you can see, is totally different, and you can see the leg itself is almost the same without the, you know, the symbols right there. And yeah, as you can see, it's the back, the figure, magnificent. Woo. Yeah, that's something I'm pretty sure that wow, you all like this video, huh? I kind of, wow, you make it to 1K for these views. Okay, so without further ado, I've come to the end of my review. Hope you enjoyed this video with the new lighting that I set up. Okay, with that, I'm not going to end this video yet because I still have to transform it, then I end this video, my bad. Okay, so I'm going to get transformed for this guy, and then we'll talk about, you know, the comparison, and then we'll end the video right there. Okay, so yeah, so don't go anywhere, stay tuned. Okay, so now I'm back with the figure or transform up into his truck mode, and to be honest, I really do like this truck mode. Okay, I mean, not the best. I mean, you got my favorite is still the leader class Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. You know, the proportion is like spot on really to the movie itself. I actually debating we should get one more just to keep it in one in robot mode, one in vehicle mode. And let's start off with comparison first, shall we? Okay, so I have a few Western style Optimus Prime vehicle like the Voyager class, the Last Night Optimus Prime, but I'm not going to show that. What I have here is the first edition Optimus Prime. Yes, the one that I grew up with, and I have the other variants as well as the what do you call it? The Silver Knight Optimus Prime, where this is all silver lah. Mine the dust, cause it's been in my collection for quite some time. So yeah, so as you can see, which is better? Definitely the Studio Series one itself. Okay, I mean, yes, there is some chrome parts in this, and there's no chrome parts in this, but the chrome is peeling off with this. And as you can see, okay, you know, there are some differences, you know, in this. Let me try to balance it out. Okay, so this one has the Western Star logo right here, but it doesn't have right here. Okay, but over here, the vehicle itself, he has stated he has what is it called? Western Star. Yeah, Western Star. And then you have OP right here, Western Star Optimus Prime. Oh wait, my bad. This was painted silver. They have it here, which I almost didn't call it, Western Star right here. Okay, and very neat touch. Here they have Western right here, and they also have Western right here. Very, very neat touch, as you can see. Mine has some tolerance issue, you know, I try to, you know, snap it, but it doesn't want to go in all the way. But yeah, very, very neat, very, very nice. Very, very nice vehicle right here. You know, I always think of the part where he says calling all Autobots, and he scanned the vehicle, ooh, and then everything changed, and you can see the Autobot logo in front, you know, the infamous transformation sound. Yeah, and then the grill open up. Very, very nice. You know, it'd be nice if this was chrome, but I'm a bit asking too much for a $50 figure. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's very nice. Would I keep it in vehicle mode? No, I will keep it in op mode, because that's the whole point of for me getting this figure. As you can see, this is the bottom. Okay, everything flushes very nicely. I love the transformations. Very, very nice. And the back, maybe, you know, they can hide some of the robot junk right here, and then maybe clear this one up. Okay, I'm pretty sure they have a Nemesis review, and the color scheme is darker, which I kind of liked it, but I'm not going to pay much for this. I'm just getting this for fun, because I really do own the definitive one, which is the YOLO Park Optimus Prime. Yeah, that is the best. You know, I have two of it. Yeah, which I've shown just now. So talking about weapon storage on this is very interesting. So you got these Optimus Prime X, sword, you can just put it right to the side, like so. And for the shield and for the Sword of Judgment, you can just pack it right at the trailer hitch right here. And it does roll pretty well. Very, very nice. Yeah, very nice. I really love it. Yeah. So would I recommend this figure or this Studio Series Optimus Prime? I mean, it's up to preference. Okay, I'm a guy who is curious to see, you know, what other options are there other than non-transferable Optimus Prime. But yeah, there are pros and cons I've talked about in the robot mode, like the smokestacks. You know, it'd be nice if they could have closed it, like just now where I said it, and maybe the flames. I mean, it's movie accurate, but one thing about design is maybe have some yellow. I mean, that's the infamous Optimus Prime, right? Yeah, and other than that, you know, everything is good. Everything is good. I really love it. Okay, the proportion of the vehicle is nice. Everything is so nice right here. Okay, I mean, just the tolerance for this took me a while to get it. So with that, I can't conclude if you would have to get it. It's up to you, okay? I mean, for me, I really do love Optimus Prime. He was a hero to me. Okay, I can pose him next to the Black Mamba Grimlock, the big size one. So yeah. Okay, so with that, I come to the end of my review, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye bye.